上集说到，来自比利时的 Kevin 一家人已经在贵州生活了20多年。2002年，妈妈 Hetty 带着全家人来到中国，和姐姐一起从事慈善工作，为此甚至不惜卖掉了比利时的房子。
So you sold the house, and then what did you do with the money from selling the house?
We donated it to the organization.
So do you know how much you donated in total?
No, I don't know.
But it was all anonymous.
Yeah.
And there's no records of it or anything?
No, we didn't want it.
A lot of people would think that you need to be very well off to help others, or only rich people can donate and stuff like that.
Yeah, but that's not true. I remember one day that he was at work and I was watching some television, a documentary about children living in the sewers and everything. He came home from work and I said, I just saw this show, and then I'm asking, what are we doing here? So many people, that we could mean something to, in the world, anywhere. I just felt the urge, I need to do something, even if it's something small, I don't want to live my life and then die, and that I only would live my life for myself. I don't want it.
卖房所得的200万，在最初的2年就以捐款、捐物、支付手术费等形式全部捐赠了。在自身并不宽裕的情况下，却仍然坚持帮助他人。这20年来，他们一家人在中国究竟经历了什么？之后又将何去何从呢？
现在是一个交通发达、人口流动激烈的时代，一个人为什么要生活在那块土地，一定有着很深层的理由。
香蕉10块钱10斤。
如果他们的土豆稍微好一点，
老板，这个土豆怎么卖呀
3块，可以少一点吗？就我买8斤，可以卖2块5吗？
要买。
好的，那就卖2块5的，好，8斤的。
广州的土豆我真的不太清楚的，因为我在广州买土豆，我都是一包一包的，我都是网上买的，我现在都不怎么去采市场。
有时候用现金，有时候用微信，就看一下哪边就好一点。I do.
8斤啊。
They want.
3兄弟中最小的一燕，每天买菜，负责一家人的伙食。
谢谢。对，好，谢谢。这个就是喂鸡的，这个是他们的蓝菜，他们经常会送给我们一些菜，就是喂鸡的。
一燕除了负责一家4口的饮食外，还负责农产品的销售。
捡得多吗？
今天捡了11个，好几个人他们一定订了，但是就鸡蛋不够。
鸡蛋对外卖多少钱一个？
这个现在就是卖1块钱一个，最少要卖30个，60个也可以卖，或者100个。
一个月大概能有多少收入？
这个也不好说，就有时候是1000多，有时候是多一点，有时候是少一点。
所有的收入？
对的，就是1500左右的。对的，我们每天吃东西是大概50到100块钱左右的。100
块钱。
对。
哇，这个是你的 Lamborghini。
是的 ，Lamborghini 的。
你看，这个是一个贵州的土豪，又拿着60块钱的鸡蛋，又有 Lamborghini。
对，鸡蛋我就一般就是放在这一个位置，然后就放在下面。
那就哇，那我压力好大，我要保护好他们。
No， 还好。
That's actually pretty fast.
节目组费了一番功夫，终于跟上了风驰电掣中的兰博基尼。
It's kind of
哎呀，
interesting,
你
yeah.
这停的，
Okay, I think they're home, yeah.
给我来个突然停。
鸡蛋呢？
来，
谢谢谢谢。
不用谢，
这个鸡蛋要用来做什么？
自己吃啊。
自己吃。
对呀、
好不好吃？
好吃啊，这个好吃，这个
所以这个不是放汉堡包的。
不是。
Try to reach out a couple.
小姐姐，我们真的是在这里很少看到年轻人这里。
这边基本年轻人人家都出去上班了，在这边又没有什么适合的工作。
对啊，说这个只有他一个年轻，只有你一个年轻人。
因为你一家人都在这里嘛，而且你们在这边都有事情做嘛。其实有时候不管在哪里，只要一家人健健康康的，钱多钱少我觉得无所谓，只要开心。像他们的生活，很多人都羡慕的。中国人的攀比心好强，他不像你们外国人。你看这家看到买车了，那家也买；这家看到买房了，那家也买。买那个房下来，几十万下来，一辈子。其实我很羡慕他们的生活，无忧无虑的。
然而，看似令人羡慕的外国人生活，其实也有着他们的难言之隐。在来到这个小镇开农场前，一家人一直在贵阳帮助抚养没有家庭的孩子。许多孩子在这个比利时家庭中度过了一段幸福的童年时光。
Some came into our house, they were like 2 months old or 3 months old. They left our house when they were like 4. So I think, well, I did see my parents struggle in the fact, try to explain to them, okay, if you go now, you're going to be into a forever family. We
still love them.
Yeah, that you weren't abandoning them.
Yeah, we always made kind of a letter for saying goodbye to the children with some stories about them, with some information, what they liked, what they disliked, what they were afraid of.
Out of all the kids, which was the longest that a kid has been with you?
The boy who was 9 years old.
Yeah. 9 years with us. Yeah.
9 years.
He was a couple of months when he came in and left at 9 years.
Wow, so that was like losing a brother.
Yeah. Definitely, yeah. Me, Jeffrey, and Kevin, we would always take him when we went to Walmart, do some shoppings. We would always take him. He was really like a brother to us.
He's at college and everything. He's good.
He's in college.
Yeah.
Where is he?
American.
He still calls me his China mom.
When it was time for him to go, how did you feel about that?
We knew we weren't able to take care of them, the rest of their lives. And when they went for adoption, we were always very happy for them. And of course it always leaves an empty spot in your house. Yeah.
How many times did you have to go further?
Over 40, I believe.
Over what?
Over 40 times.
How did you stop doing fostering?
It just ended kind of.
Yeah.
It became too much.
Changed a lot.
How are you managing to help others, but then also to try to set the farm when you're struggling with the income and everything?
Money was never a problem. Really. It was always there.
Sometimes there's times, that we have okay, let's see how we get through this week. But like he said, we would always get some money somehow. There were maybe some friends, that heard about our situation and donated money.
And sometimes neighbors would just,
Yeah.
buy milk and oil and stuff
Yeah.
like that and just knock on our door.
Yeah.
They said we just had a feeling to give this to you, and they
we
just
want to
gave
help
that
you,
to
and
us.
and they didn't
So-
know about anything, so we don't worry that much about money.
So no regrets.
No regrets, no.
No regrets?
I would do it again.
You guys too?
No regrets.
Yeah, we always say in our family, you can take someone out of China, but you can never take China out of someone.
Wow.
巧妇难为无米之炊，现实的经济问题无法避免，所以一家人除了农场收入外，也在寻求着其他赚钱方式。
3, 2, 1, go. Stop. Okay, cut. Go. 然后你抓一把葱，这样均匀的放在上面。
像烟一样的。
这 这个忙前忙后的人是他们的老朋友兼经纪人秋秋。从2022年10月份开始，他们共同创立了社交媒体账号，由秋秋负责运营。
我们就住在贵州，贵州人在家来就是。是的，我一会儿就进去做一点拉脚水。
有收入吗？你们一块儿做这个频道？
收入有，就是
没有
广告，比如说上个月
能有多少？
不好说，比如说上个月就没有，然后这个月有1-2个。说实话，现在我们的粉丝基础也不高，确实我自己也知道，就是我们的内容上其实还是需要提高的。但是呢，我一个人确实精力有限，我也只能说慢慢来吧。这个不好，都糊了。别样哈，
失败了。Roast.
What does it mean?
What's that? I don't think it has. 干杯。
That's the rubie.
我想听妈妈怎么评论这些我们做的土豆。
Is die Young-Jupa mislukt of?
Yeah.
我刚刚说什么
She says it's supposed to look like that, or did it fail?
It's supposed to look like that. Just everybody else fails at it. Like,
OK， 妈妈给 Ian 的养一巴评价多少星
Is there something between a 0 and a what?
0.5 out of 10。你们平时是有什么样的一些秘诀 ？Like what's your hacks for saving money?
we love expired.
为什么？你说一下。
I said I loved all near expiration dates because it's so cheap. Like sometimes you can get something like that's normally like 20 kwai for like 2-3 yuan, and it's so good at saving money because like you can still eat it.
一家人秉承着能省则省，能少用就少用的原则。担忧着一家人收入问题的诗文提出了这样的建议。
To be honest, there's many things you could do with not just teaching English. Not just teaching.
No.
For example, my first job, I was an assistant to the chief, the president of a company, and I did translation work.
Was there a requirement for female? Because most of the no, I am not kidding. Okay, so we are in these group chats, and they're always like, okay, looking for female.
Listen.
And I'm like, okay, that's it.
No. You could work for the Belgian consulate. You could work for.
No. You can't. You actually have to be sent out from Belgium to work for the Belgian consulate.
Yeah.
So I don't want to go back to Belgium, and you can only stay here for 2 years and then have to move to a different country.
Besides being an English teacher, there's many other different teachers. You can be an agriculture teacher. You can be a teacher of
agriculture
art.
teacher. So if you want to be an agriculture teacher, PhD, master's, and if you want to be a teacher in university, master's or PhD is required.
Like, why do you want to suggest that?
Okay, number one, he already has a job, but I want to suggest some options that will help him easier to do what he's really passionate about, which is agriculture and the farm. He has a lot of options and a lot of.
I know I have a lot of options. This is a choice. But here's the thing: like, I have looked into other jobs, but I don't want to leave the farm because my presence here is required a lot. So I'm open to any side business. Like that's what we're doing at Douyin, and that's what we're doing at Guanggao's. So if I leave for a year or two, I lose my foothold here. I don't want to go back to Belgium. I really didn't feel comfortable there.
Yeah, living here, being here,
is important.
Set up a farm here. It's the most important thing in our life, and we don't want to sacrifice that for any money.
酒过3巡，这时远在比利时的大哥打来了电话。
Yeah, I want to talk to you about that, Jeffrey.
Okay. Yeah.
We were talking about how it would be so great if you guys started a trade business, and they would go to the factories and they would like any samples that you want or any products that you want, they would go and like check them out and they'll ship them to you and you would sell them there in Belgium. That is like such a great way to make money. The farm is like a fun, great idea. It's a passion, but the factories.
It needs money to set up.
Yeah, it needs money. And the factories in China are the thing which China has that other places don't have. In Belgium, if you go to get a phone case, it's going to be like what, 6 euros, 10 euros. Compared to here, you can get a phone case for like €1. Phone accessories is always a good idea, but there's so much.
Good start.
Sounds like a really great plan.
Do you guys know the app 16888?
Yeah, I use that. No, I get chickens from there already.
Yeah, so
that's true. They made them straight in the factory.
我们在凌晨12点钟会谈生意。One more question that I want to ask. Do you know the name of this documentary?
No.
Oh, the name of the documentary is actually called 我住在这里的理由。那我想问就是你住在这里的理由。
因为我们要开这个农场，All China got my heart. Yeah.
We were always really adventurous. Like when your mom comes and tells you at 6 years old, do you want to move to China? You're like, yeah, I think that would be great. 我觉得开这个农场就是最大的，但是就也 improve other people's lives. 用这个农场就做这个。
This is my home. Belgium is not my home. When I am in Belgium, I'm not home. And I'm here, I'm home.
How long do you plan to stay here?
Till I die.
So, Ian,
What's up?
你住在这里的理由是什么？
我觉得现在就住20多年在中国，就因为我就是长大在这边。但是我就是想看全地球的怎么样。
就是你还是需要去看这个世界，
还要看世界的。存钱之后就如果有钱就应该马上会出发。
先去看这个世界，再看看要不要回来。
对。
在这里这么久了，就都不知道未来会发生什么，然后就不知道未来会到哪里去，去看看吧。We have to say goodbye now. Thank you so much for the past few days.
You're welcome.
Thank you for a very interesting experience.
You're always welcome to come.
Thank you so much. You're always welcome in Guangzhou too.
Okay.
Have a good night, everyone.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye. So tomorrow, what time do you want the bread?
我觉得如果他们想开那个农场，我觉得这是他们自己的选择。
鸡蛋来了。对，这个就是我们老房子。对啊，对的。
你们不要做那些中餐，比利时人做一些西餐吧。
This is my first time hosting the show as well, so we're in it together.
你好，老板，去哪里呀？我想吃黄山最好吃的披萨，有推荐的吗？有的。从旁边会被拉扯进来，它不会粘锅，这说明它面筋起来了。
喜酒送吗？
还是比较重口味，我脑子需要1分钟反应过来。